Turn on notifications to never miss an upload. To do this, click on the bell.
The decisive leg of the round of 32 of this year's Kings Cup. And George, a chance for some of the youngsters for Barcelona and Barcelona B. Actually announcing the starting lineup, but a late revision of Ernesto Valverde's starting 11 for this one. Meanwhile, the lineup for SuIturaI lenosa was
It's the Inter in the Champions League. A lot of people saying he should play more. So those three players you mentioned, Aleñá, I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs. But Busquets, Chumi, and Lenosa play. Obviously going to be very defensive-minded, probably hit out on the counter and see if they can take advantage of some of the inexperience in that middle of the pitch.
As 22 years he served as president of Barcelona from the late 1970s until 2000. Oversaw 7 league titles, and that 21 for Barcelona. What an opportunity for the 20-year-old midfielder. Also a big opportunity for Dennis. There is Ernesto Valverde, who's out of contract at the end of this season.
That have to fill in those gaps and keep that tradition, keep that form going.
Not a young fan making his 11 for Ernesto Valverde. Vermaelen, or that is from the first leg, that 1-0 result. Vermaelen in for Cuenca.
Rakitic as the quote-unquote backup in the midfield.
Rodriguez flicks it into the area. Dangerous cross in. Vermaelen dealing with it. And Suarez in defense. It's a dangerous ball in and headed over. Still in the 6. And finally, half
fence. Is the replay of that header.
Miranda and Oriol Busquets as the 3 Barca B players. Munir opens things up. Sent in by Miranda. Dangerous ball in and cleared away by Viti, the captain. Shot from... Here's Munir. Chance from distance, but slips as he delivered. Flicked on by Munir. He's offside.
The shot here, as you mentioned, he slips. Just offside. Manager of Barcelona.
Here's Viti, crossed in. Nice ball in. And Silesen forced into action. A shot. But we're all supposed to be rested today, though Busquets has been included in the squad after the illness who is sidelined for the next 6 months or recover. Nelson Semedo with Malcolm. Trying to sprint past the captain, Viti.
Make sure that he got a body on Malcolm. Malcolm with that pace, trying to just... Also, it's some good psychological strategy there by Victor Sea.
On the bench today for Barcelona, the likes of Ousmane Dembélé.
Of the Copa del Rey, you get to see some young players you don't see too often. Get a glimpse into that future.
Here's Semedo, gets it back from Malcolm. Aleñá. Malcolm once more from the elbow. Malcolm crossed in, back post, and just beyond the reach of...
Wonder if Munir is maybe like 3 inches taller. Maybe he gets an opportunity there.
Here's Ortiz. Passes cut out by Oriol Busquets. Hugo Rodriguez floats it into the area. It's one in the air by Silas. Suarez back to Rakitic, edge of the area. Munir has to churn, fires. Munir! Brilliant from Barcelona. Rakitic on the build-up, and Munir makes it 1-0 to Barca.
Patience, patience, patience for Barcelona. And then some intricate passing in tight spaces leads to the Munir goal, and it starts from Ivan Rakitic, World Cup finalist. And despite the fact that he's won pretty much everything with Barcelona, I think that Rakitic still doesn't get enough credit for either score or make the right pass.
Malcolm scooped into space for Munir. The flag stays down. Munir with a chance to make it 2, denied by the woodwork.
Scoring threatened area, goal scoring threatened area.
Well, that looked to be just offside. Munir maybe just leaning forward. Opens things up for Miranda. Rakitic from distance. Rakitic. The strike from distance going all the way back to his Schalke days. And this one just bending away from the target.
You kind of defeat yourself in terms of using your strength.
Meanwhile, slight push into the back. Switch from Rakitic. And a promising attack now from Barcelona, going for goal. It's doubled the lead. Denis Suarez from distance. Jorge Palazzi absolutely victimized, and Barcelona make it 2 to SuIturaI leonesa's 0.
Denis Suarez just taking advantage of the space. We saw Rakitic have that space and he missed his shot. This time, Denis Suarez, very aggressive, running into the space. No one for Lenosa in the middle.
Now Mancebo. Mance trying to get around Nelson Semedo. Ortiz showed too much of the ball to the Portuguese fullback. Still Munir. Alinya. Ooh. Denis Suarez into the area. Malcolm in support. Dennis on his right. Dennis! Parried by...
Touch out wide by Alinya after the counter broke down a little bit was very clever, and then the shot and the smart play by Alinya.
Quickly restarted. Here's Rakitic in the area. Rakitic walks a tightrope and blocked. As Denis Suarez at the back post, leans back on Oriol Busquets. Munir on his left. Munir rising over them. It's played Barcelona 2, La Cultu 0, 3-0 on the aggregate. Malcolm is onside here, but the ball inroads into Barcelona territory. No one inside of the area, however. Ball's crossed in and chested down comfortably by Cultu in this second leg. He missed out on the opening leg. Combination for Miranda, running out of real estate, and he won't get there. Goaïs opens things up. Bit of a coming together inside of the area. No fair. Here's Malcolm, gets away from his marker, square ball in. A chance to make it 3 now for Barcelona, blocked by Alonso to deny Denis Suarez his second.
Very impressive, but you also have to give credit to the coaches and how they manage the squad tactically as well, and how they...
This is looking promising for La Cultu. It is 2 against 4. Delivered toward the near post. Rakitic. Flick for Malcolm. The header. A strong goal by Malcolm to make it 3 for Barcelona. Rakitic again on the build-up. So each of the front 3 with a goal for Barca. Munir, Denis Suarez, and now Malcolm.
And it's Rakitic that gets the assist after the counterattack that did not lead to anything. Rakitic showing his composure, showing his football IQ.
Is 99,354.
That's still a good number, though. Over 70,000 for...
It's a good chance for Semedo.
Palazzi in goal. But over 75,000 for this match for the young.
Until the end of last season, Barcelona won silverware every year, major silverware, except the 2013-2014 campaign as Miranda crosses it in. Alinya chases it down, opens things up again for Denis Suarez. Dennis, square ball in. Alinya traps it. Alinya! Nothing we'd use in English. Foul whistled against Barca here. I believe Chumi is the guilty. Meanwhile, free kick for La Cultu. They try and dent Barcelona's aggregate lead today. Scooped into the area. Vermaelen wins it in the tees. Bit of space here for Ortiz. Calibrates. Ortiz fires. Ooh. Parry by Silesen. Sent back in. Oh. Empty net. And La Cultu have a goal back. Parry back into the box. And Cultural Leonesa make Barcelona pay.
Silesen is looking at his defense saying, what happened? Where were you guys? Great work here. It started with that long-range effort kept out by Silesen and lazy marking.
Alinya. Malcolm. Scoop to the back post looking for Munir. A tangle of the legs with Jose Alonso. A break now with Mancebo. This is promising for La Cultu. Mancebo against Chumi. Flick to the back post, a little bit heavy on the... Hugo Rodriguez given the space for the cross. 4-1 on the aggregate as Hugo Rodriguez delivers outswinger back post. Ball here from Cultural Leonesa. Slip through for Hugo Rodriguez. Rodriguez a square ball to the near side. And here's the goal scorer for La Cultu. Chumi not able to keep it in. It'll very dangerous ball in. Now Malcolm for Munir. Chance. Munir denied by Palazzi. Still alive here for Barcelona.
Some high pressure on that back line. And yeah, hit him right in the gut off the chance from Munir.
Barcelona backing La Cultu back into their own area. Ooh. Lovely flick for Denis Suarez. Oh, it's built by Ricky Puig. Finished by Denis Suarez. Magic from Barca. And what a debut for the teenager.
And once again, patience, patience, patience for Barcelona. That first goal, what was it, 22 passes? I don't think there were 22 passes in this one, but certainly at least 10, 11 passes. Not much space, but they played the ball around, showed their pitch. So he's showing that he can finish his chances, but also work well in tight space to set up chances as well.
AII opens things up. Oh, flicked into the heart. It is Dennis Suarez off the wall, following up. Still Dennis into the area.
His hard work and effort.
Dennis Suarez as Miranda continues his run into the area. Poor touch, but gets it back. Miranda square ball. Won't reach Munir.